We are going. We are live. We are live.
हर्ष एक बार स्टार्ट करने से पहले एक बार बता देना
We are already
या
live.
फिर कर रहा है वो अभी?
Hey everyone, are we audible? Ashish, could you check on the YouTube panel if we are audible once and let us know.
Yeah, I'll do that. 1 minute.
Hello
Everyone
everyone,
else,
are we
please put
audible?
your mic on. Yes.
Guys, let us know in the chat window if we are audible. Okay. So, hello everyone. This is I am Harsh, and we are presenting to you today DSC's Day Out. Yeah, it's an honor presenting 9 DSCs. We even have Siddhant with us. I would hand over to Sanket for the intro session now.
Okay, so guys, let me just tell you before moving ahead with the session that what is this session all about. So basically, this session was introducing DSC to you all and letting you know that what are the opportunities and how DSC will help you all. So we collaborated with all 9 DSCs from India, and just to let you know that there are only 278 DSCs all over India. Can you please mute yourself?
Guys, could you please let's.
So there are only 278 DSCs all over India. Yeah. There are only 278 DSCs all over India, and we collaborate with 9 DSCs, and we are giving this you into about DSCs and what DSCs and how it will help you. So we are honored to share that our speaker with one, and I am very super excited to have you, Siddhant sir, today here. Siddhant sir is going to tell us about DSC program, which is an amazing program. And when I say amazing, I mean it. Before moving ahead with Siddhant sir, so let me give introduction about Siddhant sir. So Siddhant sir is working at Google as developer relations manager, and before that he worked at IBM as Java application developer. And before that he worked in BA as engagement manager. Siddharth sir will be joining us soon. So I would like to hand over the further session to Harsh. Harsh, will you please?
We already have Siddhant sir with us, so I would ask him to speak a few words along about the program and its prospectus. Siddhant?
All right. Thank you so much, folks, and hello everyone for those who are joining in live. Welcome to this fun session on Day Out with DSC. I'm super excited to be here talking to you folks. I can't see you all. It's a virtual one. I wanted to be available in person for such sessions, but unfortunately we have to stay back at home, do all of this virtually. Nonetheless, the times have changed, and we have kind of adapted ourselves. But there's still a long battle to go. So stay safe, stay indoors, stay safe. A quick introduction about myself. Thanks, Sangeet, for giving that introduction. Just to add on to that, my name is Siddhant. I work with the developer relations team at Google in India. What we do, we help developers build solutions that change the lives of next billion users. How we do this? We have various programs that we engage with. DSC Developer Student Clubs is one of the programs. You might have heard of other programs like GDG Cloud, Women Tech Makers, Google Developer Experts. Those are some of the other Google for Startups Accelerator. Those are some of the other programs that our team engages with. In particular, in India, as part of my job role, I take care of DSC program and also GDE program in India. I'm also leading TFUGs, TensorFlow User Groups, if you have heard of. They recently did TFUG India Summit. So I've been leading that bunch of groups and programs as well. Uh, when it comes to DSC, I've been so my journey with communities have also been started with a program uh, as DSC. It was earlier named as GSC, Google Student Master Program, and that's where it transitioned. The program has now transitioned to DSC program. Although my journey has also been into communities through that program itself, and it's given me a lot of exposure, confidence, career growth. It's not that I joined in Google immediately after my graduation. I spent some time in the industry, and it's been like 5+ years in the industry now, where I've worked on various domains like edutech, like education and technology is one of my passionate industry area. Design thinking, startup ecosystem excites me. Community building excites me, and of course, like technology excites me always. When it comes to DSC program, why we came up with this program is to help students learn in a peer-to-peer learning environment, like gain their knowledge in a peer-to-peer learning environment. We encourage students to solve local problems, build local solutions that that are helpful for their community around. So to give you an example, there have been like multiple of them. I'll just quote like just two of them. So the first one is by Samarth, who is the DSC lead of DSC VIT, ex-DSC lead. So Samarth was lead last year from VIT campus. What he did is he came up with an application that helps Vellore police. Vellore, if you don't know, it's a place in Tamil Nadu. So he came up with this application to help secure elections in Vellore, and it was helping Vellore police. It was made using Flutter. Now the interesting part is that the application was recognized by Vellore police, of course. Like that was a great achievement. But what inspired most is the professors. Like the professors from his college got inspired with his achievement, and they were interested to learn Flutter development from Samarth and 40 members of DSC VIT. So think of it like you mentor people and you inspire them to learn, you teach them, and then they build solutions. So that's one of the things that we talk about in DSC program. Another example I could quote about is not from India but from Indonesia. This is about a girl named Hastu. You might have seen this video as well on Google Developers YouTube channel. So Hastu came to a workshop, Android workshop, which was conducted by a DSC lead of Indonesia named Tessia. So Tessia mentored Hastu. Hastu was part of a project team. She built a project, a first one for Hastu, and it was for blinds, for blind students to learn how to use Android development. Now the interesting part is Tessia, when shared the story with us, like we got inspired and we asked Tessia to share the story with us. And Tessia shared the story. The interesting part is Tessia said that Hastu is actually deaf. And she had that insecurity within her that she can't learn development. But being part of the DSC program, even she could expand her boundaries, and she was not only able to learn Android development, but also implement it as part of a project and came up with a solution for blind students. So think of inclusivity, think of diversity, think of how you can create impactful solutions while you're part of the DSC program. DSC is not only about just attending workshops or meetups. Of course, like DSC leads are putting in so much efforts to bring in the best of content, best of speakers. At the same time, think of a larger goal, like if you can think of coming up with an exciting project. And I say project, it's basically like something which helps others to do something better. So think from that perspective while you are part of this DSC chapters at these campuses. We have 9 campuses over here, leads from 9 campuses over here. While there are 275 campuses in India. And DSC program is not just an India-wide, nationwide program, it's a global program. We have presence in 1,000+ campuses in more than 95 countries across the globe. So that's the scale that we're talking about for the DSC program, where these leads have been given a responsibility, trusted upon a responsibility to create a change in the lives of those developers. Uh, I will not take much time. I will hand over to you folks out there, the 9 DSC leads. Uh, I don't have any presentation ready. I could have given them their talk. Uh, I just got to know today in the morning. I was on sick leave yesterday, so that's what I could just come up with in an impromptu. But nonetheless, all the best to you folks, you 9 DSC leads, and also to all the student developers out there. Do amazing things, do cool things that matter, as we all say, and come up with like great solutions. I'm always looking forward to something exciting coming from DSC campuses for this year and going forward. So over to you folks. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us,
So
Sid. We actually hope that even we, all the DSC leads from India, are hoping to have a Goa meet as well. We'll have it maybe in the upcoming year. And it was a great story listening to you as how you joined as a developer community in Google when you were in college, and now you're working in college as in Google as well as a program manager. So handing over, Sanket, can we have the next slide now? Yeah, so we have Sanket Patil. Sanket, say hi.
hello everyone. I am from Pune.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Sanket here is from Pune. He's a WordPress designer, and he's a augmented reality developer. He is actually won a few hackathons. Let's say he has a 4x winner, and he has completed multiple internships as well. And he's a GCP champ. I guess he's even on the Google Cloud on board something, right? What's that thing? I am not able to remember, Sanket.
Yeah, Google Cloud Onward.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
an initiative by Google for developing the students as a associate cloud engineer.
Yeah, sure. So Sanket is actually a good AR developer and a good video editing stuff. If you have anything to edit video or something, you can call him even at the midnight. He's the man to go to. So yeah, we can hop on to the next slide, Sanket. So yeah, hey everyone, this is Harsh. I am from New Delhi. I am from Akhilesh Das Gupta Institute of Technology and Management. I am also the organizer of Kaggle Days Delhi and a 2x expert on Kaggle. I believe in building next gen data driven communities. Apart from being a DSC lead, I am even focusing on building a few other communities. I help other communities to build up. So this is kind of my passion, which started during my first year, and now it's like I want to drive this thing forward as well. Sanket, uh, let's have the next slide. Yeah. Hey Ashish, so how's life going?
Yeah, it's great, man. Nice to have you.
So yeah, we guess
Hello, everyone.
we are missing out your memes today. I hope we're gonna see a lot of your memes in the session. So Ashish
Definitely.
is known for publicizing his instant meme action on the Google DSC Leads community. If you have anything to respond to, he's the person who responds to memes, and he's a viral meme marketer. He hopes to, if something comes up as a meme marketing job, so he wishes to take that in future.
Definitely. Thank you.
So we have Akash Arun. Hi Akash, how's life going?
Hi guys, it's going amazing and it's well pretty to have you all.
So what's your tech stack going? Like, what's your tech stack? What
So
you
I'm a
usually do?
JavaScript developer and also a MERN stack developer. So
Okay.
I'm basically a freelancer for these days and I can come up with a better solution with any project.
Okay, so he's a multi-talented guy. He could actually come up with any solutions. We have like kind of amazing guys out there. Okay, next slide. Hi Sejal, how's life going?
Hi Harsh. Hi everyone. I hope everyone is enjoying the session we are holding for them. I hope their doubts are all cleared up and they get to know what DSC is. I am into iOS and web development, and anybody who wishes to incorporate with their projects that help in their everyday stories and lives projects, I'm here to help, and wish to see you all working with DSC. in future.
Yeah, sure. So we have Chanchal along with us. Chanchal, could you please step forward and introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi. Hello everyone. Great to meet you all. So I'm Chintal Bansal and I'm a DSC lead from IIT Gwalior and I'm an enthusiast and app development and I like to interact with new technologies and converting them into real world solutions.
Okay. Sanket, could we have the next slide? Yeah. So hi Anmol, how's life going?
Hi Harsh, hi everyone. I hope you're all having good time with this session.
Yeah, we're enjoying it. So like, what's your story about being a DSC lead here?
I'm DSC Lead from Indraprastha College for Women, University of Delhi, and this is the first time my college has a DSC. And initiating the club, setting up the club, it has been good. It feels good to help other students because they're also having facing the same thing, same issues like I did in my first year. And I am a GCP champ, and I have created several actions on Google and also a Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador where I'm collaborating for hackathons and other workshops.
Mm. Well, setting up a DSC is quite a hectic schedule to handle. We many of us have
I
personally
agree.
handled that. So yeah, Sanket, let's have the next slide. So Abhinav, how's life going?
Hey Harsh, life's pretty messed up right now. Instead of saying hello to everyone, I would like to say, am I audible right now?
Yeah. You're perfectly audible. You're
So that's how it is going. And as far as my technical background is concerned, I love painting initially, so I couldn't like use brush quite well. So I picked up development as an option. So that's why I am painting these days and helping my fellows to like get through development. And I love community building. So that's why I am a lead as of now for JP Institute, Sector 28. So this is all from my side, and I hope audience is doing great, and we hope to have a good session afterwards. Over to you, Harsh.
okay. Thank you so much. So Satyarth, what are you doing these days?
Cool, bro. I'm enjoying, really enjoying. Thank you, Harsh. And hello, everyone. I am DSC lead for ABSIT Ghaziabad. Actually, I am a Python developer and web developer, and also I'm doing competitive programming. I love problem solving, whether it's real-time problem or in question problem. And also, I'm looking forward to collaborate with you guys another in any other event, and surely we will do that. Thank you, Harsh.
Yeah, sure. We'll have some virtual bhangra one day.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, moving on to the questions. So what is DSC and what are its goals?
I would like to take that.
Yeah.
So, as Siddhant sir has already mentioned, DSCs are university based groups in which students grow their knowledge in a peer to peer learning environment. It is intended to be a space for students where they can learn and collaborate at the same time. DSC is a Google Developers Program which aims to help university students broaden their knowledge about latest technologies and well equipped for their future needs. The club is open to all the students ranging from novice to advanced developers who want to own their skills. The best part is by joining the DSC, students get to learn about latest technological trends and they get hands-on experiences. They enhance their technological skills while working collaboratively, and the most important, they apply the learnings of workshops to build projects that can solve real world problems using technology. And we see many examples of this, like also Siddhant has also mentioned this, how students who are a part of DSC are changing the community. And the main goal of DSC is to bridge the gap between theory and practice, which we all face in our universities. There is a great gap between theory and practice. DSC is the best to bridge that.
Sanket, let's move forward. So all right. So the next question is, why did you want to lead a DSC?
So first, I would like to take that answer. Uh, so, guys, why do you want to become a DSC? This is a great question.
Chanchal, you're quite
Yeah.
not. Chanchal, you're quite not audible. Could you like move the mic closer to you? So I guess we are having some audio issues. Chanchal, could you kindly check again once again?
Uh, am I audible now?
Yeah. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Okay, great. So you should know the answer. Like, why do you want to become a lead of the DSC? So as a DSC lead, you will get a chance to develop your leadership skills by leading your own community and building relations with that community. And also, you will get the opportunity to help your peers and other students in gaining their skills and gaining their knowledge. And it connects you with all the DSC leads of your country as well as around the globe. So this will help you in doing your professional network, and you can learn about various technologies from the leads which are having different mindsets. So you are supposed to lead your community by helping each and every student of your club, either by directly helping them or through their help into the club and team members. So you will get the opportunity to learn many new technologies of Google, and you can also get a chance to interact with Googlers, so speakers, and many more things. And you can by joining a DSC, students will grow their knowledge in a peer-to-peer learning environment, so you will get a chance to do it. And also the one more thing, you will get a chance to attend the DSC Summit in Goa. So that is not happening this year as for us, but this will surely help for again having in next year. So, thank you.
All right. That was quite insightful, Chanchal. Thanks for your insights. So moving on to the next question.
Uh,
Okay, so I would like to take this.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yeah, Akash, you're quite audible.
Yeah, okay.
We are enjoying
Thank you,
your
thank you.
happily smiling face today.
Thanks. Okay, so how does DSC actually work? So basically, DSC is a community for the students, but by the Google. So in this, we all are DSC leads of our specific campuses, and we do have our own team. So what we do is like it's not really about all about organizing workshops or meetups and everything, but it's like community bonding. So as we have in our team members, we go to the community and find the problems, and then we have to solve them by the help of technologies. As SIDS are also represented DSC that built an app for the flood alert. So that was a work done by the DSC, and they actually helped the community somehow. So that's what our work is, to go to the community, find the problems and solve them with the help of tech, and also maintain a coding environment in our college and also in our surroundings. So that's what DSC actually works. And yeah.
So yeah, let's move on to the next question. I think Ashish is in a mood to make memes right now. So
Yeah, definitely. Let's start then.
so let's moving on to the next question. We have how to scale up your DSC, and could you go to the previous slide, Sanket? Yeah, how to scale up your DSC if you already are a member and bring it to limelight.
Yeah. So if you're already a member of DSC, you know what's going on internally at DSC, what we all look forward to do at DSC. So the main points that I look forward that every DSC member should have is nothing but, can we have the next slide?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first one is open source everything you do. Make your project open source to everyone, so that other people can contribute to your project, so that you gain some recognition, so that your DSC comes into a limelight, telling that, yeah, this is something that my DSC has done for the community. So that's one way you can open source your projects. The second one is be domain independent. No matter if I'm only the member of a domain, like a web dev domain, it doesn't make sense that I do only web dev stuff. you have a team of bunch of people who are knowledgeable in some other skills too. So make use of that. Go to other people, ask them what you can learn. Ask them what you can learn in 1 hour. Ask them what you can learn in half an hour. So that at least you know some part of other domains also. So that's the reason you can also bring that limelight into your DSC. Like you're not just a centric person. You're also a person of knowledge, having knowledge of many other domains. So if you need some help, you can switch back to other domains anytime, anywhere. Yeah. And the third point is inspire others. Inspire your juniors. Tell them I did this for my college. Why can't you do it? Tell them that DSC has done this. Why can't your DSC do that? Tell them that this is a part that we are working on. Why can't you come over and help us with it? So don't make it just for your DSC tour team members. Help others, blend others into your DSC and ask them to help you out. So inspiring others is one more thing that you can blend into a limelight, into your DSC. Be unique and collaborate. The thing is, always everyone will follow what others do. So doing that doesn't make you the unique person, standout DSC. You will just be a same DSC person everywhere. Everyone who does that. So be unique, think out of the box, do something that none of the other DSC have done yet, and collaborate. Like we all did. Like 9 DSCs have collaborated today for an info session. My college already had an info session. So why should I collaborate with them? I have no profit with them, right? Anyway, you have to collaborate because at some point of the time, they might help you back or they might want to collaborate with you. So make connections. Yeah, that's what I wanted to tell. And at last, teamwork makes the dream work. So yeah, as you can see, there's a meme out there. Your efforts and your DSC. It's not that only the lead will take you forward. No, even your effort matters. So yeah, work with team, be collaborative with each other, inspire others, be unique, and do whatever you do open source. Yeah, thank you, Hers.
Yeah, sure. It was quite really enjoyable and an insightful session of your four golden takeaways points. So moving on to the next slide, Sanket.
So the next question is on me. What are the benefits that you will get as a being part of DSC? Because we just to let you know that we all, along with knowledge, if we get all things like swag, certification, goodies, then it's just like an plus on or add on. Just like you get a when you recharge Geo for 350 and you get 60 add on. It's just like that. So talking about terms of goodies, that these are the goodies that the participant received last year. So you will be having chance to get some cool goodies like this one: shirt, t-shirts, badges, pens, school bags. And moving on to the some cloud things, like as you all know, this program is headed by Google Cloud. So you will be getting option to get Google Cloud credits worth of $200, and I have received them and I am receiving them from last 8 months. So that's like $1,600. So it's a huge amount of cloud credits. So if you know how to utilize them, then definitely you can do that. Using those credits, I have hosted 6 websites right now, and all of them I am hosting them as free. So the next question is that you will be going to get chance to earn digital certificates or digital badges like this. So they will be having some unique URL so anyone can verify them. And yeah, these are quite really good, and it really takes effort to earn these badges. And actually these are your assignments in terms of talking about assignments for claiming your goodies. So if you complete this, so you are going to get goodies like t-shirts and all those things. And the plus point is, when you do this all badges, at that time you will get a lot of cloud knowledge. Like you will be working on some industrial environment, like scaling up your pods or setting up container, hosting a cluster, and creating websites. You will learn all those things through your respective DSCs. So let's go ahead with next question.
Yeah, Sanket, it was nice. I guess you are winning a lot of swag these days. I even heard that you got Quick Labs shirt. I guess you are already a GCP hero, not a champ. So coming on to the next question, we have what is community and what is community building. So I would like to take this question. So community essentially is the shared group of people who collectively share a vision of striving towards achieving a common goal. When it comes to DSC, it is about solving problems at the local level, be it your locality, be it in your state, be in your district, be it for a specific group of people. Let's say we have the pandemic going, so we could have something like a catered app or a website where people could connect to various barbers. I guess barbers are basically missing out their heavy chunk of salary, or be it the kind of scenario where we could have a catered app for people who are manufacturing ceramic items, or I guess those what we call mud items for home purpose. Even they are missing out a huge chunk of their salary. They are not they have lost their jobs, and we have many much other other problems. So collecting those group of common people who could actually relate to your set of problems and come forward in your set of visions is actually what community essentially means. And when it comes to community building is not just about DSCs. We have other communities as well. So it's not just that if you are not a part of like this community, you cannot build your own community. Community building essentially means that if you find a problem and you feel that it cannot be solved by yourself, and you need a much greater, much more powerful cause, then you could come forward, find more people around you, start it from the college level, and find a local, make it a local club, and start growing it slowly. Start organizing meetups, go on YouTube live sessions, and start making apps and deploying them. So this is what essentially community building is about: solving problems and working towards a common goal. Sanket, can we have the next slide? Yeah. So the next question is DSC as a community. What exactly is it?
Okay, so I'll be taking this and DSC as a community. So DSC, I would like to take up this very popular statement that India is a country of the people, for the people, by the people. So for DSC, I framed this thing that DSC is a community of the developers, for the people, and by the developers. So this sums up my question, but again I would like to brief everyone because everyone doesn't get it at the first sight. So DSC, as it is a big community of developers, and there are around 1220 chapters, chapters of DSC spreaded globally around the globe. So we are having like connections over the globe. Supposedly you find a bug or something, we can like reach out those people from around the corner who are doing like very great jobs. And as DSC is backed up by Google, so like we can always like toggle those Googlers and have our questions answered, whether it be like related to any tech, as DSC is a community of developers, as I already said. So our main aim is to develop and like come up with feasible solutions which can help normal human beings in like having a more sorted life, which we are not having as of now. So that is our main goal, and we always support local communities. We never kill ideas. So that's a great point which I would like to bring up, that why DSC is important as well. So I think that's to what I've summed up on this question, that DSC as a community, it is a community of the developers, for the people, and by the developers. So this is all from my side on this query. Over to you, Harsh.
Yeah, sure. So the next question is, I'm already a part of some other community. Then why should I come along?
Okay, so I'll answer this question for everyone. The very fact that you are all going to be associated with Google developers community is isn't enough reason to make you a part of it. And the very fact that our community is a global community of tech enthusiasts and people who are really into developing solutions for the real world, you can easily collaborate and find people who are really into giving us exposure and experience on this platform. DSC is slightly different, in fact, in many ways different from most communities when it comes to its functionalities. It is a global community of tech people, and on top of it, most of you will be you will get an opportunity which you can easily don't just write on your resume, but you can also mention it as a part of your experience. So yeah. I think DSC will not only just give you a thing to write on your resume, but something that you can mention as your experience.
So we have the next question. How DSC helps you solve real world problems?
Harsh, I would like to answer this question.
Yeah.
So first of all, we were in when we were in school, we always used to ask when we will use Pythagoras theorem in real world. But now the things have changed. When you are learning any technology, you have to implement them. You have to build a project for a real world. So that's how technology works. So DSC presents a solution challenge for us. So what is solution challenge? So solution challenge is an annual contest that is presented by developer student clubs that invites students to develop solution for local community problems. You can use Google products and platforms. It is not mandatory, but you can use. So how to get started in solution challenge? So first step is to register. But in order to register, you must be your age must be off of 18 plus, and you must be from a DSC affiliated university. Then only you can participate. And second point is to build. After registration, you have to form a team and start building your solution. And after building, you have to submit the solution and a 2-minute demo video in which you have to demonstrate what you have done and how your product works. After the submission, you have to celebrate because you have submitted your solution challenge video, and maybe you get a chance to present your product at DSC demo day. So how that's it work?
I guess Satyarth is not in a good mood. His celebration sounded like he's actually in a off mood today.
No, actually we have not participated yet, but we will participate, and surely we're gonna show our product in demo day. So how DSC helps in this? So DSC provides a world-class mentor. So when you register, you will be added to online community with all the other contestants. There you can ask question and get support from over 80 plus Google developer experts from all over the world. So that's quite amazing, you know. And second thing, community support. Yes, there are thousands of Google developer student club from the world, and they gonna support you in building your solution. And now, what is a solution design framework? How to design a framework? First of all, identify a problem. When you are building a project, the most important step is identifying a problem. That is really difficult, but it is the hardest part. But it is the most important part. So you have to find a problem. It can be your campus problem in your campus, or that can be a local business or NGO, and you can ask your local community that what the problems are you facing. After identifying the problem, you have to identify the solution. You're gonna take some time identifying the problem. After that, you have to build a solution. The solution can be designing frameworks and prototypes, how you're gonna solve that problem. So after that, designing the solution, you're gonna design the interface. In interface, there are two parts, UI and UX. These UX cover the solution, while the UI covers what the solution looks and feels like. Okay. And the last part is designing the technology. It is the most important part, because you have to develop a front end for the client and the back end. So you can also use database also. So that's how the design framework works. And this is the certificate our core member, our DSC lead Sanket Patil got from DSC Solution Challenge participant. He was participant in 2020. So that's our challenge. We have to participate also. Next
Sanket
slide,
is
please.
a superstar, man.
Yeah.
Sanket is a superstar.
So that's all, folks. And now it's query time. You can drop your queries in the comment section.
So guys, feel free to bombard the chat section, comment section on the YouTube live window. Ashish would be taking out the questions from the start. Ashish?
Yeah, there's a question from Abhiset. The question is, what is benefit of DSC in future?
So Sanket, would you like to take on that question?
So as I mentioned that Google has some great resources like cloud credits, ML workshops, and all these latest. And you can say on the top of the technologies and resources you will be getting through DSCs. Like Google will be giving training to DSC leads, and DSC leads will be distributing all that knowledge that they had received to all that their event participants. So you can say that you will be getting a great option or get chance to learn the latest technology and trends that Google will be providing.
Yeah, that's, I think, Abhishek, you got your answer. Okay. We have another question from Aman. He is asking, are these certificates verified by Doodle?
All right. So
Yeah,
Satyarth would
yeah.
move forward to answer the question.
Yes, of course. The certificate you will get from Solution Challenge are really certified by Google. Sanket, can you please move a slide back? Yeah, you can see that the signing authority is Google developers. Also certificate has no value nowadays because people are just gathering certificates and tons of certificate in this lockdown, but they are not value. But this certificate has really value because you can see that Google developer logo in that certificate. So yes,
It's
gonna
signed by
add you.
Erica. She's the program manager at Google
That's
globally.
yeah.
Yeah, if you just go on LinkedIn and search that Erica Hansen, then you will get to know all about her. And believe me, getting a certificate signed by her, it's really good.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, thank you, Satyar, for your answer. I think, Aman, that's clear. We'll move on to the second one. The second question is from Ayush. He's asking, is getting into DSC tough?
So Abhinav, would you like to answer that question?
Harsh, can I answer?
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
sure, Sejal.
Okay, so basically, if you know that if you know anything about DSC, so the first time when I applied, it's not exactly a tiebreaker, and it's not that easy or it's not that hard. You have to first apply to become a DSC lead, and then you are supposed to go through an interview process. And to be a part of the community, you should be really enthusiastic to create a network and explore more of what all technologies are around you, and don't just stick to one domain. As one of my colleagues said, that be domain independent. So be domain independent. Don't just stick to one thing. If you are really trying to explore everything, it is very easy for you to just get into this DSC club and take part in all the competitions and hackathons, projects, etc.
So yeah, I'd just like to add on to one point to it. Like what all Sejal said is like to whatever extent it's totally correct. But the toughest part, what I found while applying for this program, was that making that I guess 2 minute video recording.
Yes, it was
I guess
indeed
it
the
was the
hardest.
toughest part. I mean, everyone would have felt like, okay, I'm facing the camera for the first time and recording it. I had to take around 5 retakes, and then I had to upload it because it
Uh,
couldn't have been edited, I think.
Yeah, me also. I took 5 shots.
Yeah, but to be honest, the interview part and the application process in itself is an experience when it comes to, when you're doing this video, you learn and you try to see what other people have applied. And when you have the interview thing, most people, get the interviewer as my interview was really nice. So the first question he asked me after my interview at 1:30 what night was, he said, "Why are you up so late?" So I could only mention to him that it's about COVID time and I can't stay I can't stay at early to that. So the most easiest way to be is like be honest when you're giving your interview, and be honest whenever you're joining a club like this. Don't go over the board, don't go under the board. Like just stick to what you already know and be ready to learn more.
And I would like to say something. And while selecting the slot for interview, select it specifically because my interview was at 5 a.m. in the morning. So
Mine was 1:30 a.m. So
So you had to disturb your sleep cycle on that specific day.
yeah.
Yeah. Then we move on to the next one.
yeah, please.
Yeah. Abhisit here has one more question. How would an EC student will be benefited in software development field?
So I would like to answer that question. Abhishek, even I am an EC student and I am quite popular on Kaggle. You could just search Control T and type in Harsh AI on Google. The first link that appears is me. You could just go through my profile. I am an EC student and I suggest you that try experimenting things. The most common problem I see around people is they fear coding. Like as if they are gonna type something and their laptop is gonna blast. So this is what I feel that people fear. So to be honest, try out things. Take out that 100 days challenge of any field, be it competitive, be it deep learning, be it machine learning, be it I guess web development. Try out the 100 days challenge and devote at least 1 to 2 hours. I think within 100 hours, 100 days, you'll see the change. What it brings in you.
Yeah, right. And Abhisit, you wrote your answer. The next question is from Lachit. Lachit, if I'm telling it right, is DSC only for hardware guys?
So anyone would come up to answer
Yeah,
this question?
I'll answer that.
Yeah.
That's not a big question. No, it's not just for hardware guys. Hardware guys are equally important as software guys because solution challenge. You guys come up with not only a software-based solution, you also come up sometimes with a hardware-based solutions to help the community out. So simple answer, no, it's not only for hardware guys. It's for both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with the second question that we have. We have from Prerna. Benefits of being the team member.
So Abhinav, benefits of being a team member. I guess you were
Okay.
already a member of DSC last year, maybe.
I have been a member of various communities, and as far as DSC is concerned, I have been a part of this community from past 2 years. And so the benefits is connections. First of all, like the major thing which I found was connections. Anytime or anywhere or in anything, when I stuck into the community, people were the first one whom I reached out to get my thing sorted. So like it is a great, and like you can always ask community members for anything, like for any query, for any bug, for anything you are doing, is solving. Like community is always supported, and apart from that, like these are the off benefits of what being a community member is. And apart from that, you always get a team, because finding a team for hackathon is not that easy. To all the, like this sentence I'm addressing to all the freshers out here, finding a team for hackathon is not that easy, because you never find people of your frequency always. So community always provides you those members, and you can always try out things, build something, create something, and always get something out of it. So like this is it. These are a few things why like team is important.
Yeah. So Ashish, next question, please.
Yeah, thank you, Abhinav, for your answer. And we'll go to the next one. It's from Aditya. He's asking whether he can be part of two communities at the same time, and what is the requirement criteria. Hers, would you like to answer this?
Sorry, could you repeat? I actually missed the question.
Yeah, can you be in two communities at the same time, and what is the recruitment criteria?
I guess someone answered the question, right, in the slides.
Yeah, I did.
I would like to.
Yeah, I answered about that.
Yes, it
Why
is
is
over.
DSC better than any other community if you're already a part of any other community? So, being part of two communities simultaneously is of no harm. It's only of benefits right now to you as a member of BTech, degree. And basically, the part where there are two ways to be a part of DSC. If you want to be a DSC lead, you want to lead a campus program at your college, you want to be a mentor, then you have to apply for it going on the site of developers students club site there is and to be a part of the community there are two ways even for to that you can be a core member and you can be a community member. So for the core member thing your DSC lead decides on who could be who is well capable to be a part of the core team and can manage a huge event section of or projects and hackathons. But when it comes to just being a community member, that's for open to, that's the easiest way you can be a part of it. Most of you can be. Just select a a domain you are really into and contact your DSC leads, contact your core members. They will get you in touch with the people who are right for your domain and help you out in selecting projects and collaborating with other people.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you, Seja, for your answer. We'll take one more. It's from Raj. I am in second year. Can I get into DSC?
Yeah, I will answer that. So there is no criteria like you can even be the DSC lead if you are even first year. So what you have to do is just you just have to have talent and some good skills that will prove that you are a strong developer. And if talking about being the core team or team member, there is no such criteria like that you had to be in first year, second year, or third year, or even last year. Like it's even fine that if you want to become a member of DSN, you are the senior of the DS lead that you are having for your campus. So, short answer, you just have to be from the same campus as your DSC.
Yeah, thank you, Sandeep. One important question, guys. It's from Slay, sorry. How can we turn it to DSC where there is no community like DSC?
So I guess you'll have to wait. In case I think he's saying in context to his college doesn't have a DSC.
DSC, yeah.
So I guess Shrey, you'll have to wait for the next cohort application that start in May, and someone from your college or maybe you yourself will have to apply for it and pass through the interview process. And when someone finally becomes a lead, then our DSC would be established in your institute.
Okay, sorry to interrupt, Harsh. I would like to add upon a few points on this. So, as Shrey asked about how to get connected to a chapter of DSC. So, what Harsh answered was related to how can you open up a chapter in your if you want to connect to a DSC chapter of your own college, you'll have to go through the process which Harsh told. And if you want to you want to connect with the DSC chapter, just go to the website dsc.community.dev. This platform is having this is a common platform for where you can find all chapters and you can connect to each and every chapter and attend their events or anything whichever is going on, and you can gain knowledge from there. That's the portal where you connect. I dropped the link in the comments as well. So for now, you can remember it as dsc.community.dev. So this is it. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhinav. Thank you, Hers. Yeah, we'll move. Shall we move to the next one?
Yeah.
There's Raj is asking, do we need to know Trojan to join DSC?
So Ashish, would you answer?
Yeah, the short answer, no. You don't need to be a somewhat professional advanced level into Trojan. Even I am not that much great in Trojan, but see, I'm a lead. I know how to connect with people. I know how to make memes. Just do that 3 things and you will be into DSC.
Yeah,
that's all.
Ashish is a meme maker, not a coder, guys. So keep that in mind. Chanchal, would you like to add on something?
I'm audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, you're audible.
So I would say add a point in answer. You didn't need to know coding because I'm also not interested in like so much competitive programming. So I'm not in that much of teaching. If still I'm in the DSC community and I join the DSC and attend the event and get all the information connected with the so where you can go, so you can join the DSC even you didn't know this, so you can learn all other technologies. There are so many technologies which did not include that much coding part. This was all from my side.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Chanchal. I think the next question is for us. The question is from Prerna and says, Austin, how to become a Tadel Grandmaster.
I guess Kaggle Grandmaster, I haven't achieved that feat as well. Talking of me, I have personally met Abhishek Thakur and Sudalai Rajkumar. I have personally met them. They have actually came up to this Kaggle Days meetup group. So to be a Kaggle Grandmaster, the most important thing is being consistent on Kaggle. I guess in order to be a 5 star or a 7 star coder on any platform, you have to be consistent for at least years. So the same theory and ideology goes on with Kaggle. So my personal talking of my personal mentor on Kaggle is Tanul Singh, if you know of him. So we often have a talk a lot, and we participate in competitions a lot on Kaggle together. So find a correct mentor first on Kaggle and connect with him and ask, participate with him in competitions. Of course, in the initial time, no one would like to participate with you. They would obviously be willing to, I guess, contribute. I mean, help you out in winning competitions. And instead of trying to be a competitions grandmaster, try being a, I guess, a notebooks grandmaster or a notebooks master first. So yeah, Ashish, that's all from my side.
Thank you, Hers. Yeah, let's move on to the another one. And we have a question from Ditsa. Says, Austin, how is a team accountable to Doodle?
Could you repeat the
Uh,
question?
How a team, in the team I mean says mentioned in DSC team, how
Mm-hmm.
a DSC team is
uh,
accountable to Doodle.
can I answer?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, yeah. Draw,
Yeah,
draw.
basically, DSC is accountable to Google as it is the initiative of Google developers. So all the stuff, all the events like Explore ML and GCP, all these events are powered directly by Google developers. So this is how DSC is accountable to Google, I guess. Harsh, you want to add something?
No. I guess you covered everything.
One more question from Raj. Whom shall we show our concern once we are interested in joining the community?
Yeah, Anmol, would you like to answer this question?
Yeah, Sanket, move on.
Yeah, I was asking whether Anmol, would you like to go ahead?
Abhinav?
Anmol.
Anmol.
Yeah, so can I take this?
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
If you want to join a community, just go to dsc.community.dev, and that's a platform where you can find all the DSCs, any DSC from whole globe. Just search the chapter which you want to join, and if you're not sure, let's say you are in Delhi and your college does not have a DSC, so you can search for Delhi, and you can just it will show all the list of colleges that have DSC, and there's an option to join them. You just have to enter your email address. It's just like subscribing to something, so you'll be notified of all the events that are happening over there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
thank
talking
you.
about how to join the community. I will be sharing the link in the chat box, and on your screen you can also see that what is the process of joining or become the member of DSC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
And thank you, Sanket, and thank you, Anmol, for your answer. We'll take one more question, and it's from Ditsa. What if a team is not able to provide any solution? So I think they are mentioning solution challenge, and yeah. Anyone would like to take this answer?
So,
Question, sorry.
anyone? I guess I haven't participated yet in solutions challenge, so I'm not eligible for it. Yes.
Sanket is the right person
please
to
repeat
answer
that
this
question.
question.
So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can answer them.
Yeah, Anmol. Yeah.
I I tried participating last year, but I could not submit the solution. But overall, it was a nice experience. So I connected with one GDE, and he's GDE of Firebase and Progressive Web Apps. And yeah, I tried. It was a nice experience. I learned about Android development with Kotlin, and I also used Firebase technologies, which I was not aware of initially. But in case if you can't, so I will say it's overall just a nice experience. You collaborate with others, you network, and you also get to network with Googlers. So I guess that answers your question.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
one more
Ankit,
thing
would
that
you like to
when
add
you
on something?
register, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Go
When
on.
you register, at that time you will get access to the Slack. Maybe some of you know that what is Slack, and on that Slack channel, Google developers are there. Like they are ready to just post your questions over there, and you will get your answers if you are facing any problem.
Yes,
Yeah,
and even Erica is also in that group, and other GDEs and also Google program managers are there. So quite at times it happens that they also reply to your queries.
yeah. Thank you, Anmol. Thank you, Sanjay. We'll move on to the next one. It's from Tejas. And the question is, do we get a task by Doodle itself, or like we fight our own individual hackathons and that helps from the community members? So basically, I'll just boil it down. The question is that does Doodle tell us what to do, or we do our individual hackathons and that helps some community members? Is there's a confusion in that?
Yeah, correct. Google doesn't provide any problem to you. You have to find a problem from your local community and then solve it. So Google doesn't play any role in that. It just provides platforms where you can just submit your solution. So you have to find a problem, whether it can be local problem, local region problem, in the problem in your campus, or any problem. But it should be real time problem.
Yeah. Thank you, Satyat. And I think we are done for the questions because I don't see any new questions popping up in the
Okay.
chat.
So I have a question for everyone. Like as a community, what are as a community lead? What is our responsibility? I mean, in our very own core teams, we have certain issues like, okay, I only want to do on projects. Okay, I only want to teach people. I only want to develop projects since the main focus is on the project building side of the DSC. So, what is your take on this? Is it about just making projects, or is it about helping others who haven't started out in the field yet, or is it something more for a greater cause?
Yeah. So it's basically everything that you said. So we don't just focus on on a single thing. Like it's not projects only teaching the others. It's not only helping the others know the technology. It's everything that you just said. So yeah, we do everything. We make projects. We help others to learn. We help others to get started with new technology if they are totally new into it. And that's how community grows. That's how you do peer-to-peer learning. That's how you build some innovative projects that come out for your DSC and open source them. So we do a mixture of things, but we are not always focused on one particular thing. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. It's not limited to one particular domain. Also, it's of Google, but it's not constant that you have to use only Google products. You can use any development technology. You can use Firebase, but you can use Django. Anything you want. It's not limited, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Exactly. So just an add on to what you said, the word community in it suggests that we grow together, and that's what it is, and that's what we are. So, this is it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Precisely. So one more question I had was like, let's say suppose a particular DSC is heading on towards a project, then should it take only experienced member or a certain members who just want to learn in the process as well? Like they don't have much knowledge about that certain field.
In my opinion, it should be like when a project is being pitched up, everyone in the community should contribute, like get a chance to contribute, because projects in our DSC chapter is a place where everyone learns and gets an idea of how a real world project looks like and how should we like the GitHub. Like they learn loads of things which they should. So this is
Uh,
it from my side.
Anmol, would you like to add on to something to this? I guess.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah.
So I would say we can make groups for them. Like those who are proficient in the technology can be, pointed as leaders, and those who are new to the technology could be sorted in sub teams. So we can give them small tasks, and the leads will tell the group leaders what they have to do, and they'll teach those who are new to the technology, and they can be given small tasks which they have to complete in a given time. This can be one of the solutions because everyone will get a chance to contribute to some real world project this collaborate.
Would like to add on to some other questions that I guess people would be having onto their minds.
I don't think we have more questions left.
Yeah,
And
actually,
I
I just
suppose,
looked up at chat window and it looks like every question's has got resolved. And if hasn't, then please have your questions in below. We will answer them after the event. So no
uh,
worries.
Yeah.
exactly. Sanket, would you would you like show up the first slide of this presentation so that people can know whom to reach out in the time of need? Guys, you can always reach us out. We are chapter leads of the following colleges. That is JSCOE. Just keep saying hello to whoever college I'm calling out. JSCOE Pune.
Sanket, say hello.
Yeah, hello.
ADGITM New Delhi.
Hi everyone.
Okay, so it's Harsh. GITAM Vizag.
Geetam
It's
Vizag.
Deekam Weisler. Okay, hello.
Okay, okay, sorry, my bad. My bad. I'm really sorry, Ashish. And DC Good.
Yeah,
We
that's
have.
me. Hi.
Okay, that's Tejas. And then we have RJIT.
Okay. Hi. You can join us
Okay.
on social media.
So we have Chanchal.
Yeah, sure. Chanchal. And then we have USICT Delhi.
Hello.
Yeah, we have
Okay, so
Akash.
it's
Akash, yeah.
and then we have, yeah, Akash. Okay, double A. Then ABESIT Ghaziabad. Just putting up short forms.
Hello.
Okay, that's Satyar, most popular party over here. And then we have IPCW Delhi.
Hi guys.
Okay, so that's one more. And then we have JIT Sector 128. That's me, Abhinav. And you guys can always find these chapters on the platform as we have already mentioned. That is dsc.community.dev. Under the Asia tab, you can find our chapters and get connected to us. And that's the
Yeah.
round trip of how to get
Feel,
connected to
feel,
us.
feel free to
Feel
connect
free.
with us on LinkedIn, Twitter, any platform you feel
Yes.
like you could have us. We'll we'll be happy to help you guys. And we are closing in. So